like in the second quarter when they got the threes going.
Yep.
That sort of was what ignited them. Just what were the biggest issues there on closeouts?
Oof, man, it was a lot of it. I blame on the offense. I thought we took a lot of quick shots. They weren't awful, but they weren't like good enough, right? I mean, they're always the ones that they're okay as long as you make some of them. But we end up missing about 4 straight threes, and we're playing in transition, and we're not playing very well in transition defensively. And we had the game like I thought the first quarter we had it right where we kind of wanted it, bar the offensive rebounding. But that kind of was a sign of kind of the night. I thought we just didn't seem to be moving with the energy we needed to be. Reacting, the offensive rebounding was, we were, again, you always hear me talk about you got to be in and you got to be out. Well, we were in and we just weren't getting back out enough. Like, we certainly know they can devastate you from 3, and we talked about trying to limit their attempts tonight, and we just couldn't get it done.
Tyrese's just rough shooting night. What do you attribute that?
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get any space, any rhythm, anything. Even when he did, he got to a point where he was just having a really, really off night. And I just decided to kind of let him let most of those guys go and let those last guys play it out, because I didn't think it was going to make a difference in the game. So, but he hasn't had, maybe any games like that this year. So we'll just get him to bounce back and play a lot better in the next one.
Fourth quarter crew. What did you see from Jeff and Ricky down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole crew, for the most part, was really good, right? I thought Jeff and Ricky were outstanding. I thought KJ was doing enough out there. Kelly was finding some lanes and some things like that too. So, it's like the game was pretty much out of hand, but like, you want to keep fighting, and they actually got it down there to work. They had to burn a few timeouts, and it was still 12 with 5 minutes to go. So it wasn't like totally out of the question to try to really make it a little closer, but just super appreciate those guys playing hard and then playing well on top of it, because we needed some kind of spark, and all those guys came in there and gave it to us.
Any explanation for the free throw numbers?
No,
because you guys have entered.
Yeah, no, we've been unbelievable at the free throw line, and that's just again, I think it's a funky night, and it showed up a little bit everywhere. Yeah. Good. All right. Thanks, everybody.